Alright, so clicking into this video, you're probably wondering why I'm working on a video so soon. After all, I usually take ages to upload again. I guess you could say I got inspired? Who knows, I'm just trying something, I guess. But what I have here for you today is something a bit different, perhaps even dangerous. We'll be discussing how to gain superpowers in real life, and what you would even do with them if you had them. Keep in mind, all this is a what-if scenario, and by no means am I indulging anyone to endanger themselves in real life. Now, superpowers. A very foreign topic, yet it's one that strikes us at home. First, how do you even begin to gain them? Let's start out through the process of elimination, alright? First, we cannot be Superman, because we gotta eliminate the fact that we're not alien. If you're watching this and you are alien, then congratulations, you're the first person to gain superpowers among us. But let's say you are not an alien, right? And what would be the next step? Well, what other superheroes out there are? There's Batman, right? Now, Batman doesn't have any real superpowers. He's just a guy who is technologically advanced and has a wide range of fighting style, a very experienced tenacity and will, if you'd say. But we'll keep that for later, okay? We'll put that in plan B. Yeah, we'll put that in the storage for now. Now let's focus on powers. You could say you got mutated through chemicals, but we don't want to endanger ourselves right here, alright? We're trying to do this as safe as possible. So, maybe you could try being psychic. Right? I mean, that wouldn't be too bad. Just try bending a spoon or perhaps lifting a coin or something. That doesn't sound too bad. Alright, so okay, how would you even begin to be psychic? Alright, okay, so first thing you want to think about is, what is the originality of being psychic? The typical thing you see on media and TV platforms are, let's say Jean Grey, for example. Yeah, the typical thing you see is she uses her brain to engage into physical realm, the point of telekinesis, as in tele meaning mind and kinesis meaning physical, so mind over matter. That's interesting. Now, let's say you're using more than 10% of your mind, right? Okay, so we'll go with that theory. Now, somehow you're using more than 10% of your mind and you've unlocked, let's go with 80%. Now, we're not sure, this is all what if, this is a theory right here. We're not sure if any of this is even possible. We're just saying we're using 80% of your mind. Now you're this person who somehow managed to use 80% of your mind. How? Let's just say you were probably, meditating or... long story short, how about this? You met some strange guy, he gives you a pill, and bam, the pill allows you to use 80% of your mind. Boom, we're going off the story of Lucy from the movie. Alright, so now some strange guy gives you a pill. P.S. Don't go to strangers and collect pills, guys. I'm not advising anybody to do this. But some strange guy gives you a pill, and now you have superpowers, right? Now, let's pick what the superpower would be. Let's say we're in the city... let's say we're in California. No. How about New York? Nah, every superhero is in New York. Let's say you're in a urban street neighborhood, okay? It's a mixture of the urban and the street neighborhood, okay? It's ghetto urban. Alright, so, oh man, this is about to get interesting. Okay, so, first, what would your powers be? You want something cool. So let's say your powers is... Alright, so after a long process of thinking and eliminating a bunch of powers, let's say you psychically had the power of solar radiation. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hot around this summer. Yeah, this year's summer is pretty hot. So let's say you had psychic powers, right? It could have been anything, but it's whatever was conduiting you at the moment. So you go outside and it's really hot and your body's like, well, having sun powers would be pretty cool. And bam, you have sun powers. Alright, okay, we're not even going to go into details because this is very hard right now. And I'm trying to think off the box. This entire video is out of the box. So we're going even more out of the box. Now, you have solar powers. First, how would you even discover this? Okay, so let's say you just came back from the movies, right? You're watching a Marvel movie, you just came back, and uh you decide that, wow, that Marvel movie was so cool, so you start to reenact some of the scenes, and out of nowhere you see your hands start flashing. They start radiating yellow flames, I guess. I mean, the sun isn't really fire. They start radiating yellow radiation, except you're not getting cancer from it. Yeah, and that happens, and you start to wonder, whoa, I have superpowers. Now, the first thing you don't want to do is go ahead and tell your friends, because why? They might betray you. I mean, you can never trust anyone, okay? So you're trying to get superpowers right here, and well, you don't want to tell the government, because you're not sure what the government might do. One, they might either publicize you and make you a wide phenomenon, or two, they might, put you in a secret basement, like Area 51 or something, and yeah, you're a test subject, or you're a solar battery for them. We're ruling out one thing. We're not telling anybody. First, you're gonna try to figure out how your powers work. So you get a candle in your room and you try to light it up with your power. It's not working. Why? Because you're a novice at this power. You're a noob. So you try lighting up your hands again and touching the candle with it. Bam! The candle lights up, and you're like, okay. So you're getting the gist of it. The entire night, you decide to spend an all-nighter, because if you had powers, who wouldn't spend an all-nighter? So you spend an all-nighter in your room, and your door is locked this time, and you're there flashing it all around. You just randomly lighting your hands up and then just waving it around. Just imagine how cool that would be. I don't know. I guess it sounds cool, right? So now you decide, well, what are you gonna do with these powers? Because everything has to come with a purpose. You can't just say, well, I have powers, and then be at home all day without doing nothing with them. It would be like not having anything to begin with. So you decide, well, how about being a superhero? So now you're gonna try training to be a superhero. This is where we take Batman out of storage and bring him here. Okay, so we're not actually gonna have Batman in real life, but you try to learn some martial arts, right? Like, if you're gonna have superpowers, you might as well have martial arts. So, to manage with it, because right now all you have is glowing hands that light things on fire, and that's not gonna help you out much. So you decide, well, okay, actually, no. First, you decide to watch some superhero movies and call that training, right? So you spend the entire day binge watching superhero movies. You watch a bunch of Superman movies. You didn't get much of an idea from those. You watch Batman movies. You're like, nah. Then you decide to watch some Iron Man movies. Now, Iron Man has repulsive blast, right? And now you have, light up hands. So you decided, maybe I could do repulsive blast. So you really concentrate hard. You spend like a good hour and a half, whatever, trying to blast fire out of your hands. And eventually you manage to do it. It's not as potent as you would expect it to do, but you manage to do it. So now you're getting pretty good at this, right? You're getting somewhere in life. Okay, so next step, what you're trying to do is become even more stronger. Now you can blast fire out of your hands, well, blast solar radiation to be exact out of your hands, and you're a pretty cool person. You have superpowers ish. Now, is it just your hands? But wait, if this is psychically, that means it's got to originate from your brain. So essentially your brain is in charge of your whole body. What if you could bring it all around? So now you're trying to flame on, like the way Human Torch does. So you practically try to go up and just put your whole body on fire, except without killing yourself. So now you're concentrated on bringing it towards your whole entire body. So you're like, well, this isn't working. So you decide to look up anatomy of the body and see how the body works. Maybe that'll help you understand things. Then you somehow mistakenly stumble on a video that talks to you about chakras, and you're like, well, that's interesting. Chakras are all about the energy in your body. So you're like, let me learn more about that. So you learn about the 7 chakra pools in your body, and you're like, okay, let me try that. So now you're meditating and focusing on enlightening your body and clearing up your chakra pools, and you realize that because of this, you're heating up, you're getting hotter, and due to this, your whole body is starting to glow too, just like your hands were. You're like, okay, you're getting the hands of it. Except one thing, you start to notice that you heat up really bad, and you're getting heated up beyond what you expect. So now you're like, okay, so that's your limit. That's your caveat. You can light up on fire, well, radiation. You have the power of solar radiation, but too much of it will really heat you up and you can actually get burnt by it. So you have to get used to the heat. So you constantly try to do it. It's like doing push-ups. The more you do, the more you get better at, right? So you try to heat up every once in a while and try to see how long you could last. You're not heating up your legs though, because you don't want your feet to heat up and then you're burning the carpet that you're walking on. So you're heating up the upper part of your body. You're like, okay, all right, so you're trying to get the hang of this, and it's getting really harder. You've burned 3 t-shirts already unknowingly, so now you're doing this topless. So you're just heating up, training, and it's getting easier. Now you're able to last 2 minutes with your whole body on fire. And that's where we're gonna end this video. If you want me to continue with this video, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it with your family and friends. And yeah, I know I left it on a little tangent here and it's weird, but this is how we're gonna leave our character, okay? So first things first, you got superpowers and you're able to last with them for 2 minutes. We'll continue with this video. Comment below if you want me to continue. Be sure to leave a like, share it to your family and friends, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, stay classy.